Match day number 3. The only benefit of this one is I'm going to be watching it from the Philippines in Boracay. Now, Burnley, we're at home. Burnley, this is going to be difficult. It's going to be a different type of game. They are going to be sitting back. This is my expectation, and it's no slant on Burnley. They're going to be sitting back, probably with very, very low block. They're going to be working hard, and judging by previous videos what I've made, they're going to be looking to exploit our weaknesses, where if they had me as an analyst, they'll be saying, right, we need to get crossed into the box because they can't defend wide areas and they're letting teams cross from wide areas and the marking and defending is abysmal and the goalkeepers are shite. So Burnley, there you go. I've told you how to win. I said the Fulham match was a must win because it starts that momentum negatively, which it has done now following on from the Grimsby defeat. And this really is a must win. Okay, you can't draw this. Amorim, sorry, mate. You're very charismatic. Everybody loves you. But you cannot draw this. Your stubbornness and your lack of humility is not only going to destroy your chances to succeed at United, but it's going to hurt the fans even more. I want you to succeed so much. And you're not going to hold your hand up and say, look, we need to change our shape. We need to change our formation. It's not going to happen now. But we've got the players for that to happen, to go back to a back four, a 4-2-3-1, and for it to be successful. So Burnley, right now, as I'm speaking, are in 11th place after their win. Some people not really shocked because newly promoted teams, and Burnley did end up finishing higher, and we're in the 16th. So we now have scored 6 goals in our last 5 matches. Great, no worries. But we haven't won any. Against Burnley, head-to-head, we haven't lost to Burnley in the last 7 meetings. 5 wins and 2 draws. Okay, so come on, just give us 3 points. I'm actually just begging now for 3 points. And we haven't kept a clean sheet in our last 7 matches. Burnley have scored 4 goals in their last 5 matches. And Josh Collin has created the most big chances for Burnley. Now, this isn't going to be straightforward. And I've tapped, apart from Burnley, I tapped Leeds and Sunderland to stay up. Maybe I got that mixed up with Leeds and Sunderland. Maybe not. But they have added, they've all added really shrewd signings. And they are going to put us under pressure. But I just think home dominance is going to be a little bit too much. But we've got a whole load of problems. I'm going to be honest, and I'm not saying it because it's just early on and things aren't going our way. I already had my reservations. If you look back at my tweets, if my posts on X, if you look back on my previous videos, I think that we would be playing better and having Højlund. And you'll say, what are you talking about, man? But having Højlund would be a better fit than Sesko. Right now, Sesko's going into that negative momentum, unlike Gyökeres, where he's hit the ground running. Strikers need to get that early goal. And now Sesko has started against Grimsby, and although he had 1,010,000 shots, still couldn't get that goal. He's come on as a substitute in the other 2 matches against Arsenal and Fulham, and he didn't really have that impact. Whereas you look at the Larson at Wolves, he came on and had an impact. Okay, when you come off the bench, if you're of a certain level, you have an impact. Also, we haven't got someone to hold possession and to control the game like a maestro, like who's the person of the orchestra, who's leading the whole orchestra. We've got no one to do that. We haven't got Scholes there. I would like to see Mainu doing it, but that's going to turn into another disaster as well. And Amorim likes to have Mainu looks like pushing on a little bit. We're consistently playing Casemiro and Bruno, but everything is really disjointed. And now we've got Sesko. So now we've got Sesko, Cunha, and Mbeumo, and it just looks it looks rapid and great on the counter, but it's really disjointed when we're trying to build through the phases of attack. When we're trying to actually, and this is why having Mount as a false 9 actually complements it better, because the build-up play is better. And then you got Bruno doing the same job as everyone else, and you got Sesko dropping back and trying to have a good touch for a big man. We just need Sesko to stay around the penalty box to be a striker. We haven't got that Scholes. We haven't got someone to lead the orchestra, to join everything together, to actually take a little bit of pressure off. This is why I like Jack Grealish. And look, it's different for City. It's different for United. We've got Cunha and Mbeumo, who are great, working hard, winning the ball back, and then getting up the pitch very, very fast and getting a shot off. But Grealish can take, or someone like Grealish can take the ball, take possession, take the pressure off anywhere in the pitch, not just in the counter-attack, okay? He can literally say, right, I've got the ball now, everyone calm down, everyone reshape, and just get our wits about us. That is someone who can control the tempo and momentum of a game, the dynamics of a game, and that is priceless. We don't have that. As world-class as Cunha is, as good as Mbeumo is, these very different kind of player to Jack Grealish, really. They're up there, they're rapid, they're gone. But if they lose the ball, bang, okay? They're not going to stand and take the pressure off. Yes, immediately they do take the pressure off, but they can't do it anywhere in the pitch. Cunha can run from defending to attack in seconds, yes, but Grealish, when he's got the ball, you just feel comfortable, or I do anyway. But anyway, what we're talking about, he's gone to Everton, so we haven't got anyone to pull those strings. We need someone. We need one or two players who are comfortable doing that. We've got Mainu, who's comfortable. We need another player, but he doesn't rate Mainu. This is where we're struggling. This could be our downfall if we haven't got someone to create that opening against Burnley. Because if Cunha and Mbeumo just keep smashing in to the back 8 or the back 9 of Burnley, and sorry, I'm just assuming you shouldn't assume anything, makes an ass out of you and me, that Burnley are going to do that, because we're going to try and keep it tight, frustrate us, and then try and get on us in the penalty box by set pieces and crosses. I just think we need that spark. We need to control the momentum. I don't think we've got the quality to do that in midfield. I'm not saying Bruno hasn't. He should be playing further on. I'm saying we haven't got the quality to do that in midfield. I think we will win, but I've said that against Fulham. I think it's going to be 1-0 or a 2-1. It has to be, otherwise I'm going to get smashed in Baraki. Remember to subscribe. It's a new channel. Watch the rest of the videos and playlists right now.